Hi guys! Can you tell me how to install Linux Debian in VirtualBox?
Sure.
Let me show you how.
Before we start, we need a laptop or PC, a virtual machine, a Debian Linux ISO, and internet connection.
First, open VirtualBox and click the New button. Enter a virtual machine name, for example, Debian1. Next, click VM folder, choose Other, and select the VirtualBox folder that you downloaded earlier. After that, go to the ISO image session and select the Debian 10 file. You will see that the Skip Unattended Installation option is checked by default. Uncheck this option so you can perform the installation manually. Click Specify Virtual Hardware, set the best memory and number of CPUs according to your laptop specifications. Then, open Specify Virtual Hard Disk, set the disk size to 20 GB and choose VHD or Virtual Hard Disk as the disk type. Once all the settings are complete, click Finish.
Now, start the virtual machine by clicking the Start button. Select Graphic Install and press Enter. First, choose your preferred language. Select English is safe, but you are prepared your native language is available. Next, specifically your location and configuration the keyboard layout. Which is typical set to American English, unless you have a specific regional variant.
After selecting your location, please wait a moment while the system loads the next installation step. This process may take a few minutes.
Once you've set your language and keyboard, the installer asks for your computer's name or the host name. Just type something simple like Debian. Keep it lowercase with no spaces. Right after that, you'll see a field for domain name. Honestly, for a home setup, just leave it blank and hit continue. Next up, password. First, the installer wants a root password. This is your super admin key, so make it strong but memorable. After that, you'll create your everyday user account. Fill in your full name, then choose a username, and set a login password. Right after that, the installer will move on the clock configuration. At this step, you just need to choose the time zone that matches where you live. Here's where most people get nervous, but relax, we're letting the installer do the heavy work. When you see the partition option, pick guided use entire disk. Select the only virtual disk showing up, which is usually /dev/sda. Then, for the scheme, choose all files in one partition. That select finishing partition and write change to this. It all asks for one final confirmation. Just hit yes. That's it. The disk get formatted and the base system starts copying over in the background. While that's running, you can take a breather. You've just nailed the trickiest part of the whole installation.
After the base system has been installed, the installer will ask whether you want to scan another CD or DVD. Select no, then click continue. When asked to use a network mirror, choose no and click continue. After that, you will be asked to participate in the package usage survey. Select no again and click continue. On the software selection screen, keep XX, VGA, and standard system utilities selected. Then click continue. Finally, wait for the software installation process to finish before moving to the next step.
Now the patch installation has finished. The installer asks if we want to install the group bootloader. Select yes to continue. Next, /dev/sdi, the destination for the bootloader installation. After the installation is complete, select continue to restart the virtual machine. Finally, when the system has rebooted, log in using the username and password that we create during the installation process. Now, the Arch Linux installation is complete and the system is ready to use.